Okay, so the waves are huge. There are times when I come here, the waves are so small you can barely see them from up here on the cliff. Mostly what I'm looking for is raw materials for wave paintings. I'm looking for colors, shadows. It's more or less like an abstract painting. Anyway, I'm gonna get set up and then I'll talk you through the process. Last night I was in the studio for hours and I was standing and my legs are so tired, so I'm gonna try to paint sitting down. Let me show you. Now I'm gonna be sitting on this little lightweight collapsible REI seat using an 11 by 22 inch panel, liquid here, usual brushes, a variety of synthetic flats. Probably gonna use the number 10 the most today. And then titanium white, cadmium yellow medium, yellow ochre, burnt sienna, alizarin crimson. Probably going to use a lot of this ultramarine blue and also phthalo blue. Extra liquid in here. Got a hat here too. Some of you have commented that it looks funny when I wear my hood with my hat, but the main reason I wear the hat is because if I've got light in my eyes, it's very hard to judge color, so having some sort of visor or a hat is a really good idea. So anyway, I'm gonna just start sketching out some potential ideas here. I might even try to do 2 wave paintings today because they do go fairly quickly. I like them to be spontaneous. So I'm gonna get started and we'll see what happens. All right, so here's my view and here comes a big wave right here. And basically what I'm doing is I'm just kind of looking at the different shapes and I'm just trying to come up with an idea of what I want the main wave to look like. Okay, time for an update. Painting in a seated position is not good. I find that I really need to be walking back and forth constantly with these wave paintings, especially because it's all so abstract. There's no real way to tell if it's working unless you're back, say 10 feet or so. So I am going to do another painting, but I'm going to put my easel up to full height so I can stand and do it. Let me start off with the things that I like. There's some nice random activity up in here that I do like. Sometimes off the top of the waves you'll get sort of mist. You can see how it's kind of lighter up here. So if you paint the water in the distance and then right above the wave kind of lighten the water in the background, that can suggest some mist coming off the waves. Also, as the wave is peaking, there's some light coming through. Here's a cast shadow. And I'm basically looking for a lot of energy. Like I like the energy in here. There's a lot of energy in here too, but at first I was having issues because the bottom of the line was just, or the bottom of the wave was just too straight. I still don't know that I've really corrected that problem. Also, I'm not crazy about this sort of, you know, the shape of the top of the wave here. But that's what I've got so far. So that's a good warm up, and now I'll do another. All right, so I really enjoy painting waves on location. And I know some painters, seascape painters, will videotape the ocean and then stop it at a frame that they like and then work from that frame. But for me, I feel like I want to capture some of the energy and the motion of the water, and I just can't really do that from a photograph or a digital image or a freeze frame. it just doesn't have the same, it's not inspiring in the same way. When I'm standing out here and I'm looking at this, I'm kind of moved by the power of it, the motion of it, and just struggling to try to capture some of that energy. And when I paint from a photograph, I just don't, you know, it's still, it's not moving, it's not making noise, it's not, you're just not getting any of that energy from it, and therefore it usually doesn't end up in your painting. So that's why I'm out here. Plus, too, it's a lot nicer out here than it is in front of a computer. Okay, and here's what I came up with. I worked a lot faster on this one, and a little different shape. Alright, so the sun is starting to go down, but this was a fun day painting. I'll go back and take a look at these. In fact, I'll probably do a little discussion, critique, or whatever in the studio. I'll put that on my Patreon page. But anyway, if you guys have any questions or anything, I'll put them in the comments below. As usual, thanks for hanging out, and I'll see you in the next video.